people on TV that people want to see. But at the same time, like, there's stars all over the league, and to put
New Indiana Fever guard Sydney Colson got it right when she said the attention surrounding the WNBA's most high-profile teams can gain respect for the entire league. This is why the discourse surrounding the coverage Caitlin Clark receives is so often.
Whenever you go play the teams that are, that's when you bring your best game. Because now it's all eyes on your team too, and people, hopefully will be tuning into our games and seeing players from other teams that they like, that are exciting, because there are a lot of good players around this league. So I think what we're going to be able to...
So of course the WNBA and its broadcast partners would want to televise the main attraction as much as possible. The problem is when this is positioned as a bad thing for everyone else, which is exactly how it was framed during an appearance by Minnesota Lynx star Napheesa Collier on ESPN's First Take. Collier was asked by host Molly Karam whether it was fair for the WNBA to have the Fever on national TV so often while the defending champion New York Liberty only have 32 nationally televised games. First of all, the entire premise ignores the role of the media partners in choosing which games are aired, including ESPN, a network that happened to have its most viewed WNBA season ever in 2024 in large part due to Clark and the Fever. It also positions the 32 games the Liberty has as some paltry number. For context, the Los Angeles Lakers led the NBA with 39 scheduled nationally televised games this season. Only the Lakers, Golden State Warriors, Boston Celtics, and New York Knicks were scheduled for more than the Liberty and Las Vegas Aces are currently. Of course, the NBA has more games to choose from. But the coverage both the Liberty and Aces are set to receive is nothing to sneeze at. The same Liberty team was a part of the most watched WNBA Finals game this century, the championship deciding Game 5 against the Lynx. Common sense would tell you many of the fans who got caught up in the fever around Clark stayed to help bolster that number as they gained appreciation for many of the other awesome players in the league, including Collier. Given the nature of the topic, it'd be interesting to see the combined hours of coverage the WNBA had received on a program like First Take before Clark's rookie season. The same principle can also be applied to the college game. Amid numerous think pieces analyzing the ratings in the first year without Clark, reasonable context so often seems to be missing, as if what happened with Clark and Iowa took place in a vacuum. While numbers for the NCAA tournament are down from a year ago thus far, they are up from recent years prior to that. This is a testament to the overall growth of the game continuing in tandem with the explosive popularity of Clark. Chinyagwa Mike famously dubbed Caitlin Clark the Needle on the same airwaves where the aforementioned interview with Collier took place. But the thing about it is the rest of women's basketball has moved with her. It's about time that common sense context is regularly applied to conversations around Clark and the WNBA. Instead of trying to create controversy over something that should be celebrated since being drafted number 2 overall by Indiana in 2018. Mitchell has played in 235 of a possible 240 games for the Fever. She has shot her way to second all-time in points scored for the franchise, 923 in just 7 seasons. She took her play to an all-star level each of the past 2 seasons as the Fever surrounded her with no 1 overall pick Aliyah Boston and Clark. It was fitting that Clark was the first person to greet her backcourt partner after the team announced Mitchell's new deal. I love the culture thoughts being created around this franchise, wrote a user under the video on Instagram. Caitlin showing up for her, said another Instagram comment. That's my backcourt.